Hello everyone, welcome back to some more Castlevania Symphony of the Night. Here we are with part number 2. So we just lost all of our stuff to death, and now we are going to be recovering some of it in terms of at least our abilities to do things. So we got the Cube of Zoe, which allows us basically to collect items from candles. If you don't collect this, as you'll know from like randomizers of this game, you will not be, able to do very much. Anyway, so we have our fists, which are super powerful and super fast. That's the nice thing about the fists, is that you can hit enemies and they can't hit you back in time before they die. At least a lot of enemies are not, are like that. So, yeah. Red skeletons also go down to nothing. So the first thing you notice we collect is the hide of, Curus here. So this thing will increase our defense from level 1 to level 3 while not changing any of our other stats. So we need some defense up, because if you try to play this game without getting any of the defense upgrades, you're not going to get very far. So that's what actually happened to me the first time I played the game, is I didn't know what the defense upgrades were like. I didn't know what they did. I didn't know how to equip them, stuff like that. So anyway, here's what we're going to do. We're going to wait for this red skeleton to get up here, and we're going to kill him when he gets up to there, okay? And this is going to allow us to go up here after we kill this guy. Okay, here's what we need. So we need to jump on here, and then to get up there is the goal, ultimately, So, yeah. This can be a little bit challenging, just FYI. But he should walk back over there, I would think, in just a second. This part can be irritating just to pull off correctly. Anyway, sometimes you can get a damage boost back to there. Also, sometimes you need to take down this axe guy. He's just irritating me. Okay, come on. Come on. Yeah. Oh, yeah? Punch your axe blades. Yeah. You're dead. I knew it. Oh. So he might respawn in a second, but anyway. So the goal is basically just to get up to there, because we need to be up there, okay? We need to get that weapon right away in this version of the game, okay? Oh, come on. Work with me, Red Skeleton, not against me. Ugh. Come on. Okay, this is like one of the early tricks that's hard to pull off, because you need it just to work, and it's not working with me. Come on. Come on. Come on. Get over here. Get over here. Come on the elevator. Come on. Oh. Come on. After me. After me. After me. After me. After me. Yeah. Okay. Now we jump up here, get the red skeleton here. We have no Axe Knight guy to deal with anymore. Red skeleton will walk off there, and we need to be able to jump up to there. Come on. Oh. Oh, so close. Ah, come on. I was hoping to walk through it. Get over here. Get over here. This trick is usually a lot easier to pull off, so I don't know what's taking so long. Come on. I'm right here. Walk over here. Walk over here. Over here. Over here. I'm right here. Come on. What is up with this guy's pattern right now? What the hell? Let's just reset him. Let's go over here and get our HP back anyway. Okay. Well, we're back at 74. We should be able to pull this off. Okay, so that's good. If we can't pull this off in like another 2 tries, I'm just going to give up on it. But usually this is not that hard to pull off. The card should be able to get up there. Whatever, you know what, I'm just calling it. I don't need that to begin with. It's super useful, but I don't need it, so whatever. We will forget getting the Basilar, or whatever that's called, and we'll just stick with our fists on this one. And it's a little bit of magic, because we have magic. If you guys didn't know that, there are some spells. And the way we're going to be pulling those off, I don't like to use the D-pad for like any of them. I like to just go for spin the the control stick a number of times and hope for the best. Is what you could best describe my ability to do that. We'll get the Basilar later soon enough. Anyway, we need the short swords here, so what we're going to do is we're going to angle down, which is a little hard to do sometimes, but down here we have a health extension ability. It's right over here. We have ourselves a nice life up, which should increase our max health by about 5, I believe. Yep, by 5. So that's useful. And a lot of people don't know about that one, so that's a must. Next, we got a heart upgrade, which instead of increasing our max health, will actually just increase our heart count, so we can use more for sub-weapons. Speaking of sub-weapons, we now have the dagger sub-weapon. So we will be using that against the first bosses here in just a second. And I said bosses because we are fighting 2 bosses at one time, so that's just fun. And we'll fight them in this part, I think, just at the end of this part. So anyway, this guy is a little poison guy, and he's a little irritating. But with the short sword, he's pretty easy to take down. I would be using the Basilar, except that I do not have it. I think you know why. It's just, anyway, this axe guy, we can, you know, take him down pretty easy. Let's just punch him. Yeah, okay. He's gone. So the way you get the next defense upgrade is going to be to push this box on top of the spikes, raise the spikes, jump up over here, and then over here, and then over here, and then here you are. Next defense upgrade is a pretty easy one to obtain, right up here. Yep, so grabbing a few extra hearts. I think we can get up to about 77 of them, so we want to have as many hearts as possible for this next coming battle. So let's equip this as well, so if you'll notice, we can get this cloth cape, which will raise our defenses another time, and that's going to be useful. Okay. So, next we take down these 2 axe armor guys. Oh no, my face. Yeah, I punch you. Haha, you're dead. Alucard's fists are actually really, really powerful, and they're also super fast. A lot of people think you need a sword, but actually you don't, because he can, you know, take enemies out fast. Anyway, we've been poisoned, but that will go away as we enter a new room, and particularly if we save here. I think that should go away. I think poison merely just decreases our attack damage. Not sure about that one, but pretty sure that that's exactly what it does. So we want this to wear off in just a second here, because we need some attack damage for this upcoming battle. Anyway, so we're going to do that. So jump on up here. You can grab the sub-weapon or not. I prefer the dagger, so we're just going to be doing the dagger for this fight here. So here's what I like to do. I like to go down here until you can barely see him on screen, you know, and, you know, hit him with a bunch of these daggers. That's what I like to do. Short sword is pretty effective at dealing with them if you have to use it. I prefer the daggers just overall. Nice and easy. Easy way to defeat Slawgriff here. That's his name, right? Okay, come on. Come on. Back this way. Okay, so after we take this guy down, we'll have to take down his buddy here. But we'll get a level up, so that'll be useful, I believe. Oh. Come on. Nice thing about the Basilar is it can make, you know, mincemeats of these guys, but sometimes you can't grab what you want to grab, you know? Come on. We have enough done our defense upgrade that this should make this a bit easier. So we punched him to death. He's gone. Now it's just a guy in here, or whatever this guy's name is. I don't remember this guy's name. Yeah, he's trying to transform here, but we can keep punching him during that time. His fireballs do a lot of damage, so try to avoid those as best as possible. Oh, come on. I'm not dying to you. Yeah. Winner. So, that cost us quite a bit of health, but, you know, we managed to pull it off. That was our first 2 bosses. And this is also why you probably want to grab the Basilar. I did not. I was not able to, as you guys know well. So, that would be the reason. And, yeah, I really like Alucard's fists for dealing with enemies like this, you know. Come on. Punch in the face. But, of course, you can also rely on your spells. So the way you do spells tend to be, I like it to think of it as, you know, based on the number of circle turns necessary on your joystick. And, you know, that's the main thing. So if you look at your spells here, they only unlock if you buy a scroll or once you start using them. So we've used Dark Metamorphosis and we've used Hellfire. So anyway. But, yeah. So here's Hellfire. I try to turn the stick, like, about 3 times. I do 3 times counterclockwise, and I find that then that works. So maybe that's just me, but I find that, 3 times counterclockwise, you can do that. Then you press up if you want the meteors here. I like to call that the meteor variation, but I don't know what its official name is. Anyway, otherwise you just do default fireballs, like if you just appear and you don't do anything, you just get these little fireballs. But the other things do way more damage, so yeah. Anyway, we punch this here, and we finally get the sword I wanted, the Basilar. But by this point, we don't really need it anymore. um, Now, this will be interesting once we get to fighting the Doppelganger, which will be coming up pretty soon. Though I might just keep I might give him a fair shot when I just keep the Holy Water instead, and we'll just use the Jeweled Knuckles for him. I think that's a good plan. Anyway, we're about to save here, but this has been a fun part too. I hope you guys are enjoying all this. There's Dark Metamorphosis, so this will turn blood of enemies into health. If you want to see that work in action, it can be seen right here with this bloody guy, the bloody zombie, Come on. Anyway, once I can actually, kill these guys, come on. See how the blood is now? Where's the blood? Ah, yeah. It just didn't work for some reason. Maybe my Dark Metamorphosis wore off a few seconds too early. Whatever. Anyway, it's useful, but not that useful. I find Hellfire and Soul Steel way more useful. But I'll show you guys how to pull off those spells soon enough for the upcoming part. So thanks for watching. I'll talk with you guys next time in our next video. So stay tuned. I'll see you then.